In any event, let's see if this speaks to you at all here. February 25th, the day of the higher cause. How about that? Although those born on February 25th are often formidable individuals in their own right, they only reach their full potential when giving their all for a cause greater than themselves. Those born on this day have a large measure of confidence and self respect, but generally believe that universal goals have greater meaning than personal ones. Hence, you're sitting on the floor, right? No chairs for you? Also, they intuit that by plugging into a higher cause, their own power is only magnified. All right. That might be why you're into the astrology a little bit there, huh? Not infrequently, February 25th people come into conflict with those around them. But they are critical of social mores, but they're critical. What's this? They are critical of social mores is not surprising, since they see society as being in constant flux and turmoil, perhaps unworthy of a deep commitment. As children, February 25th people often rebel quite openly against their parents and other authority figures and react emotionally to what they perceive to be injustice. I think that speaks to me a little bit. Because they often do not find peace with themselves until later in life, their adolescence and early adulthood can be stormy. In their late 30s and 40s, February 25th people usually deepen their commitment to a worthy interest, perhaps art, philosophy, religion, or an ideal of what humanity could be at its very best. Once an interest of this kind takes hold of them, they will devote ever-increasing time and effort to it, publicly, privately, or both. Let's see. However, it is usually a happier state of affairs when they do not radically depart from their pre-existing life, but build on it in a healthy, organic way. Those born on this day have no time for meanness or pettiness of any sort. They may evince, I don't know that word, regal bearing themselves and do things with a grand gesture, yet rarely adopt a condescending or elitist attitude. The most successful of February 25th people are thus able to communicate their high ideals and sense of purpose to others. The less evolved of this day may fail to convince others of their sincerity and therefore be perceived, here's a word, as proselytizing or claiming types. I'll have to look that one up. The success and indeed happiness of February 25th people is often in direct proportion to their ability to communicate without arousing antagonism. In the worst cases, they may come to feel self-pity and frustration through being misunderstood. Giving is generally more important for February 25th people than receiving, but they must be sensitive to the fact that those on whom they bestow their gifts may be less than eager to receive them. Probably why your mom hated you, huh? Who knows? Maybe she needs her birthday read to her. That might explain a lot, too. Let's see here. In such cases, those born on this day only prime themselves for feelings of rejection. Oh, well, there you go. You feel like your mom rejected you, right? You primed yourself into that. Instead, toughening their stance and adopting a more no-nonsense attitude based on mutual exchange may be a more suitable approach for them and ultimately a healthier way of relating to others. So stop priming yourself, all right? Let's see. In such cases, those born on this day only prime themselves with feelings of rejection. Don't prime yourself for feelings of rejection. You got to accept rejection, man. Like, it's just, or lady, you didn't tell me your sex, but yeah. Like, as an actor, you get rejected all the damn time. That's why so many people give up. All right, you want to hear who was born on this day? Well, I'm not asking. I'm telling you. Pierre-Auguste Renoir, French Impressionist painter. George Frederick Handel, German-British master court composer. Baroque instrumental music to oratorio opera. Ugh. Man, there's a lot of college words in this one. Enrico Caruso, Italian operatic tenor superstar. Mayor Baba, Indian mystic. Self-professed avatar. Maintained vow of silence, washed feet of lepers. Said, don't worry, be happy. How about that? Anthony Burgess, British novelist, Clockwork Orange, composer. Dame Myra Hess, German-British pianist. Marcel Pagnol, French screenwriter, film director. Manor of Springs producer. Adele Davis, nutritionist. Let's eat right to keep fit. George Harrison, oh yeah, my favorite Beatle there. British singer, guitarist, songwriter. John Foster Dulles, Secretary of State. I think they named the airport after him in Washington. I could be wrong. Herb Elliott, Australian Olympic gold medalist miler. 3 world records, 17 sub 4-minute miles. Lord. You're in good company there, especially if you're a runner. Lee Evans, U.S. Olympic gold medalist, 400-meter world record holder. Benedetto Croce, Italian philosopher, thestatician? Oh, saying that wrong. David Putnam, British film director, Chariots of Fire, The Killing Fields. Head of Columbia Pictures. Gert Fraub, German film actor, Goldfinger. Jim Backus, film, TV actor, Thurston Howell III of Gilligan's Island, and an animated voice of Mr. Magoo. Yeah, I called myself Magoo the other day. Not because I'm blind, but I was doing some dumb shit. Let's see here. Sally Jesse Raphael. How about that? Broadcaster, talk show host, if you didn't know. Tom Courtney, British stage, film, TV actor. Bobby Riggs, amateur champion tennis player. Set up Battle of the Sexes match. Carl Eller, Minnesota Vikings All-Pro football defensive end. All right. Let's see here. Numbers and planets. Let's roll the dice for you and see what numbers come up. See if they align, huh? We got a 2 and a 4. That's off by 1. Actually, is those the numbers for today? They were for yesterday, I think. Let's see. 1 and a 5. 2 and a 4. Okay, so those born on 25th of February ruled by the numbers 2 and 5, which equals 7, and by the planet Neptune. Okay, I think we went over this. Whose province is mystical and religious state. Such metaphysical influences are magnified in February 25th people, since their sign Pisces, also ruled by Neptune. Number 7 people generally enjoy change and travel, but since the number 25 has associations with danger, those born on February 25th must be vigilant in order to avoid accidents. Yeah, you avoiding them accidents? That's why you're sitting on the floor there? You're leaning back in those chairs, falling down, cracking the base of your skull open. The 7th card of the major arcana is the Chariot. Once again, shows a triumphant figure moving through the world, manifesting his physical presence in a dynamic way. The card may be interpreted to mean no matter how narrow or precautious the correct path, one must continue on. The good side of this card posits success, talent, and efficiency. The bad side suggests dictatorial attitude and a poor sense of direction. That's a copy-paste job, if ever I heard one. Let's see. Health. Those born on February 25th lead very active, unconscious lives. Sleep is extremely important to them, and in particular, adequate dream time. Hey, I'm right there with you. Therefore, sleep disturbances must be eliminated as much as possible. The consequences of an unconscious unable to work through problems are irritability, grouchiness, and a low threshold for stress in waking life. That seems rather generic to me. February 25th, people tend to either ignore food or revel in it. So they will benefit from working out a systemic diet which ensures proper nutrition. Physical exercise is helpful in grounding those born on this day, and those activities with a spiritual component such as dancing, yoga, tai chi, or the martial arts are highly recommended. A lot of this. 25th of October, you kind of match up a little bit there. I'm reading a lot of the same stuff. Here's some advice, okay? Be your own person, but consider the wishes of others. Concentrate on improving yourself also. Don't be too needy of admiration. Respect beliefs different from your own. And here's your meditation. The brain is both a transmitter and a receptor. Yeah. Your strengths are faithful, devotional, and giving, and your weaknesses are over-involved, rebellious, and unrealistic. Are you unrealistic? No, you can tell me in the chat there.